It's Lisa, just checking in. Today is Thursday, 2/27/14, and it is a good day. I do have a bit of a headache and feel a slight nauseation, which I believe is due to not having any sugar for the past 4 or 5 days. But I think that's all just part of the deal when you are used to binging on sugar and carbs and you go from having that to nothing. No sugar or carbs, not even a fruit for the first couple weeks. I'm just really allowing my system to get completely cleaned out of the sugar and carbs that were in my system. And then again, after 2 weeks, I will go back to having carbs that are good for me. Fruits and brown rice, sweet potatoes, stuff like that. But really proud of myself that I've been able to stay this strict for 4 days, and today's not even over, but I'm considering it 4 days. Um, I've have basically been able to eat all the foods that I can eat without really having to watch. But again, when you're having celery, I guess you really don't have to count how many pieces. Um, like I said, my friend made me a lot of foods and they lasted all week long, so that was really good. And kind of getting sick of those selections now. I actually got sent a recipe, and I'll tell you what the recipe is because it sounded great. People do all kinds of stuff with cauliflower mashed potatoes. I've had them before. It doesn't really appeal to me. Uh, my good friend did tell me that if you get the bag of cauliflower that's like in a little bag that you could steam at the Publix or whatever grocery store is in your area, or even a head of cauliflower, steam it until it's real mushy, and then mush it all up like a mashed potato, and take like 2 wedges or a wedge. Start out with a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese, any flavor you like, and if it's not cheesy enough, add in another wedge, because those are like 35 calories a wedge. And she said it was amazing, like really good, much better than the cauliflower just kind of mashed with a little butter or butter spray. So I'm going to get that tonight at the grocery, which I'm getting ready to make a trip. Also, gluten-free cheesy garlic cauliflower breadsticks. I'm kind of desperate for something that tastes like bread, so I'm going to go ahead and get the stuff and try to make it. And this is what it consists of. 1 cup of cooked cauliflower, got to mash it up. A half a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, and I would get light cheese. A half a cup of Parmesan cheese. 1 egg. 1 teaspoon of dried oregano. 1/2 teaspoon of crushed garlic. And some olive oil. And then for the topping, I guess you need 2 tablespoons of softened salted butter, which I have like a light butter spread, 2 cloves of garlic finely minced, a fourth a cup of grated Parmesan, a fourth a cup of grated mozzarella. And basically you preheat the oven to 450, and you make the bread with the first set of stuff I told you, and the cauliflower, you mash it all up, and then you put it like on a cooking sheet, and you smash it down and make it like a flat bread crust, and then you put the other toppings on the top, and you bake it for 15 minutes on 450 degrees. It says chop the cauliflower florets into chunks and steam, then in a steamer or on the stove. Leave them until they're slightly soft for 15 minutes, but we're just going to use a microwave for that. And then basically that's it. That's the deal. You cook them at 450 and cook it until it looks golden brown. Keep it in there for like 10-15 minutes and check it. So I'm going to try that. And again, I am not much of a cook at all. That's part of the problem as to why I'm fat, because I don't like to cook. I love to eat. I love to dine out. That's just how I was raised. So, it's not easy to find your way when you have extremely, extremely limited foods and you don't like to cook, and eating at night is your worst time, because like now it's 6:26. By the time I get back from the grocery, it'll be about 7:30. I'll have, my dinner, whatever that might be. Tonight for me, it's going to be a grilled chicken breast with salad and maybe some of this cheesy bread, but I probably won't be able to make that tonight. I might not make it till tomorrow. So I just want to tell you that I feel better. I just got back from my hour swim. It was very hard today. I've been having leg cramps. I've been eating a lot of cabbage. I made a cabbage soup, and it seems to be the truth that cabbage makes you have to pee. So I feel like I've been going to the potty all the time, which I welcome because that means everything that's going through my body is coming out. I've also been drinking, instead of like Crystal Light all day, I've been drinking water with cut up lemons in it, and then at night, like, have a treat of Crystal Light. I do have diet soda in the house, and I do drink it, but I haven't drunk any diet soda this week at all. But, if I want it, I'm not that crazy where I won't have one diet soda. I used to drink diet soda a lot, and then I stopped that like 10 years ago. And so I just kind of have it for a treat, maybe one can at night, or because as soon as I drink it, I want more. It's like anything else. It's a friggin' addiction. So now, even diet soda makes me feel guilty because I know it's not good for you, it's not good for your body, and it retains. And I want to just share one more thing before I sign off. My ankles tend to be a little swollen, not grossly swollen, not oddly swollen, but they do get really swollen. And if I've walked, let's say, all day in a theme park for 10 hours, they could look really swollen, like cankles. Can you say cankles? Not pretty at all. So when I say my ankles are usually swollen, I don't mean cankles swollen. I mean just a little bit swollen. And what I've noticed since I've been eating a lot of vegetables and cabbage, I've been going to the potty, pee, number one, a lot, and my ankles are like teeny. It seems like all the water has been taken out of me so much that I have like had leg cramps in the pool today and last night when I was sleeping. Almost like too much water's come out of me. I don't know. Maybe because I had all that cabbage and I've been drinking all this water. But one thing I will say, that when you're not eating white, sugary, fake, unman-made crap, and this is what I'm telling myself because I want to brainwash myself. Again, it's not about being fat or skinny or eating good or bad. It's about eating the majority of what the universe has to offer: fruits, vegetables, and protein. And so I noticed that my ankles, which always seem to be just a little swollen, are not swollen in like 4 days. Like they completely went down. And if that is, I'm praying that they stay this way, because what that means basically is that just taking those poisons out of my body is going to, my body is going to reap the benefits. It's going to totally reap the benefits. And if I can see that I'm already reaping the benefits after 4 days, that can really help me ground myself and be motivated to stick to this and reach my goals. Sugar, candy, cookies, all those things I love, they will always be around and available. And I will always have those things because I am not a perfect angel, and somehow they ended up on this earth, so somebody intended them to be here. So I will have them, but I will have them within reason, as a treat. They won't be my main, source for happiness and fulfillment. They will be, they will be part of my life, but I'm thinking of food more as survival and what I need to make my body move and wake up and be alive. And when I think that way, I think of lean protein fruits and vegetables for the most part. And then for a good time with friends, or a birthday, or a Christmas, or a Hanukkah, or Mother's Day, hell to the yeah, I'm going to have some dessert, okay? So to wrap it all up, today's Thursday, and I feel great. I feel accomplished. I feel smaller in my mind. My face, I feel like my face is already starting to look smaller, which is just so cool doing this live feed, because I'm looking right at myself and I can actually see a little difference. And if you're a dieter all your life, you know that your face gets thinnest first, usually. So I had a great swim. I drank my water. I've been completely productive this whole week, and the week's gone by pretty quick, especially because it's been, you know, a big change, and having to actually, I hate to say give up things that I thought I loved, but at this point that's what it feels like, and it's hard. It's not easy, and I've been really strong this week. I haven't been tempted. I'm getting ready to go into Walmart now, which usually isn't pretty for me. But I'm going to be strong, and I'm just going to go to the aisles I need to go to and get the few things food-wise that I need, and that's it. I'm going to be true to myself. So have a great evening. It was really nice touching base again. Please, 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 please leave me some feedback and comments. It would be so nice. See ya.